Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to paint these mushrooms. Um, for the colors I used mainly cadmium red and cadmium orange. I have used also yellow ochre for the stem of this little mushroom, and this in the photo that I have used as a reference, this it was under these mushrooms was very dark brown soil, so I used sepia. Of course, for the dots on these white spots on the head of the mushrooms, I used to preserve the light. Of course, I have used masking fluid. This is the sketch. It's very simple. This head or the cap of the mushrooms and the stalk or the stem of it. I'm doing this sketch now with a pencil, and after that, before I start applying the watercolor, I'm going just um, to erase a little bit. This is the masking fluid. I'm going to use it. Of course, I'm using here a brush that actually I don't use in my painting. It's an old, very cheap brush. I used it here for before I use it with the masking fluid. I had to cover it with soap, and the bar soap is better than the liquid, and I cover it totally with the soap, and then I dip it into the masking fluid. After I finish, I go and I wash it, and it's totally usable again. Nothing bad happened to it. This is the background. First I applied clean water, and then now I'm just giving some shade in the background. In my photo reference, the background was very dark, but here I didn't want to do that, so it's only I did some at the right side. This is sap green, and on the left side very diluted color of cadmium orange. Here, after the background has dried out, and of course the masking fluid, it has to be totally dry, I'm applying wet water. Sorry, I'm wetting the paper, and then I added the cadmium orange. I have left off this side, this is spot on the right side without any color, to preserve the light or the white of the paper. And then I'm going to add red, cadmium red, and for the shade I'm going to use purple. For the shade on this big mushroom, I used purple. For the other one, the small one, I used sepia and the browns to make the shade. Here, this is the soil. I tried to add more of the colors before I darken it with the sepia. The stem of the big mushroom, it's mainly I added purple. The purple I made with red, with cadmium red and cobalt blue. This is a happy accident that happened, that the red has leaked down onto the stalk, and I'm just going to leave it there because yes, it's supposed that the colors reflect on other the red color should reflect on the stalk from the beginning. So I'm just going to pull out the intensity of the color, and then I'm going to just to leave it there pink. This the other mushroom I'm applying here red and orange, a mix of red and orange, and for the white spot that I left the white of the paper, I'm softening the edges with clean water, and here I'm darkening the grasses or the dead leaves in the soil. And for the stem or the stalk of the small mushroom, I used yellow ochre and very diluted, very light sepia. To After I finished and the paper is totally dry, I'm rubbing of the masking fluid I used before, and now I choose to use pencil colors. These are Inktense uh, pencil colors, or you can use um, watercolor pencils. For each one, I use different pencil. This is brown because I used the shading here on this small mushroom was sepia. And for the stalk of the other one, I used purple, and I'm trying to add more color under each white spot because in the image these really stand out. So that's it. I hope you like the video, and that is going to be very easy and fun for you to paint.